In every relationship, you need to feel that you know exactly what you want. This is your choice and this is your decision. But how do you know that you are settling for less than you deserve? In this video, I'm sharing with you 7 signs to look out for to know that you are settling for less than you deserve. So if you want to know more, sit tight and I'll bring you the details. Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rita Siao. I am an educator, a public speaker, and the author of You Are Unstoppable, and the founder of a non-profit organization called Feminine Star Africa, an organization that works to empower women and girls. In my previous video, if you have not watched it yet, I'll link it here. I shared about reasons why women settle for less than they deserve in relationships. Today's video is a follow-up, so I encourage you to watch through to the end. The first sign that shows that you are settling for less than you deserve is when you begin to lower your standard. Each and every one of us has a standard, the kind of man we are looking for. There are things that we will not compromise with in the man we are looking for to settle down with. For instance, you're looking at his values, you're looking at his character, you're looking at his vision. Does he even have a vision? Does he have a dream? Is he hardworking? Is he God-fearing? Is he having all the wonderful things you want to see in a man? At least when you find 70% of the things you're looking for in a man, then you feel at home. You feel like, yes, I think this is it. For the rest of the 30%, there are things that I can compromise with. There are things that I can tolerate. There are things that I can adjust or adapt to. But when you realize that you are beginning to lower your standard, when you begin to tell yourself, I think he doesn't have all that I am looking for, but it's okay, let me just manage with what he has, then it means that you are beginning to lower your standard. These standards are what you want to see in a man. If you do not see these standards, please do not settle. Settling means that you are going to just make do with what is there, but not what you want to see in him. And the qualities that makes you come alive, the quality that makes you feel that he is really the one. Don't lower all these standards, don't lower all these qualities just because you want to be with a man. The moment you begin to do this, it's a sign that you are settling for less than you deserve. The second sign that shows that you are settling for less is when you begin to disrespect him and dislike him. We are all attracted to people who we like. There is something about him that attracted you to him. There was something about him that made you respected him so much. But the moment where you begin to lose the respect you have for him and you begin to lose the likeness that you have for him, then, my friend, it is time to begin to reconsider what you are really looking for. Do not just begin to settle or say, I'm no more feeling the fire that I had in me for him. I'm no more feeling the respect that I have for him. I've lost respect for him. I'm no more feeling this respect, but I think I'll just settle anyway. The moment you begin to feel this way, know that you are settling for less, because when you do not respect a man, you can't be with him. You can't humble yourself underneath him. Before you can be with someone and be happy, there must be respect. Mutual respect. But when you find yourself not respecting him, then it means there is a problem. When you are no more feeling the fire you used to feel, the excitement you used to feel about him, this is a sign that you are settling for less. When you no longer find him attractive, when you no longer find him exciting, when you no longer like anything about him or respect him, then, my sister, it is time for you to rethink. It is time for you to either walk out, okay, or reassess what it is you're feeling. Because at that moment, when you see all these things and you decide to still stay and see whether it will get better or whatsoever, you are beginning to settle for less. The third sign that you are beginning to settle for less than you deserve is when you begin to feel pity for him. What you should feel is love. What you should feel is respect. What you should feel is excitement. What you should feel is the desire to really know this person. The moment you begin to feel pity instead of love, know that you are beginning to settle for less. Imagine that you meet somebody and you are dating this person, and the person has told you about his past relationships, how he was heartbroken and so many other things. And as a result of that, because probably you might also have gone through that, you begin to feel a sense of pity inside you. I think I should give him a chance to see what may happen. If you are connecting with this guy based on pity instead of love, and what you feel for him and what he has within him, Instead of looking at your standard to see whether he meets your standard, whether you find the characteristics you are looking for in your future husband in him, and you rather dwell on pitying him, then know that you are beginning to settle for less, because the moment you are feeling like being with someone out of pity and not love, and not because he meets what you are looking for, and he kind of, sets fire in your heart, kind of moves you, kind of make you really, really feel special, then, my dear, you are settling for less. Don't settle for less out of pity, because it will only last for a time. Pity cannot sustain a relationship. It is love that can sustain a relationship. It is mutual respect that can sustain a relationship. The fourth sign that you are settling for less than you deserve is when you are no more feeling any inspiration at all. Every person you date must be someone that inspires you to become a better version of yourself, somebody that encourages you, someone that makes you want to be a better version of yourself. But if you no longer feel any inspiration from this young man, I'm sorry, please rethink your decision, because it is a simple sign that you are settling for less than you deserve. Relationships that would lead into marriage must have that feeling of inspiration every single day. The person must be someone who challenges you, someone who makes you want to become better, someone who makes you want to chase your dreams, somebody who encourages you, somebody who gives you the inspiration, the fire, to keep going at your dreams. So when you meet this person who begins to dwindle the fire inside you, who begins to quench the fire, sort of, the man you are in a relationship with and hope to get married to must be very inspiring. His words, his actions, his attitude towards you, towards your dream, towards your aspirations, towards all that you are and all you want to become must be very, very inspiring. Therefore, when you realize that all that is going on is the opposite of what I've just said, know that you are beginning to settle for less. If you have been with this person all this while and you are feeling this way, know that it is a sign that you are settling for less than you deserve. My dear, you deserve better, you deserve more. So if you don't find that inspiration, please walk away. It's not a crime to walk out of a relationship that is not working. The fifth sign that you are settling for less than you deserve is when you find it difficult accepting this young man. Love means cherishing someone for who they are and accepting them for who they are not, meaning that accepting them for the flaws they have, the things they cannot change about themselves. You have to be very accepting of these things. But if you find it so difficult accepting things about him that you cannot change, then, my dear, there is no need for you to stay in this relationship. When you decide to stay, it means you are settling for less, because there is no way that this young man can change. If you are finding it difficult accepting this man, know that this young man is just not for you. Don't stay with him to frustrate him. Don't stay with him to make his life difficult. And at the same time, making your own life difficult. The moment you stay with someone that you know that you cannot just accept some very important things about him because he is just who he is, there is no way you can change those things about him. The moment you find yourself not being accepting of this young man, please walk away so that you don't hurt yourself and you don't end up hurting him too. No matter how rich, how smart, how tall, how handsome, how intelligent, or how whatever he is, when you realize that you are not able to accept things about this young man, please just do not stay in that relationship. The sixth sign that you are settling for less is when you begin to envy other people's relationship and wish that you have that, meaning that there is something missing in what you are having that you want to have, but you are not getting it. Feeling like, oh, these people are having the best of relationship. You admire a lot of things, maybe the way they are happy together, the way they do stuff together, the way they go on trips together. There are so many things that you want to have in a relationship, and you are just not having these things at all. It is difficult for you to just look at other people's relationship and not complain about your relationship. The moment you find yourself doing that, know that you are settling for less. There are things in your relationship that is not making you happy, but you have just not pinpointed them to walk away from the relationship, but you are deciding to just stay in it even though you are not happy. You begin to look at other people's relationship and feel like this people's relationship is the best. I wish I have that, but you are just not having it. If you are feeling this way, my dear, please It is time for you to walk out of this relationship and rethink, replan, restructurize, and start a new relationship afresh. Do not settle just because you feel like it's okay, let me just manage this, age is catching up with me, or so many other things. If you haven't watched my previous video on reasons why women settle for less, I've linked it here. Please watch that video and it will guide you a lot. The seventh sign that you are beginning to settle for less than you deserve is when you begin to belittle your dreams and your aspiration. Any man that makes you feel like for you to be able to be with him, you have to lower your dreams. You have to kind of tame your desire to be a great person. When he makes you feel like you need to just lower everything and just succumb, and how do I put it? And just settle for less in being all that you can be. You are created to be amazing. You are created to be powerful. You are created to achieve your dreams and your aspiration. There shouldn't be any point that somebody makes you feel like your dreams are not valid. Anybody that makes you feel your dreams are not valid, or the moment you begin to accept him disliking your dreams, your aspirations, your achievements, and things that you are aspiring for, the moment you find yourself accepting of him disliking those things, it means it's time for you to walk away. A man that you want to settle with shouldn't be someone who has this sort of inferiority complex, who feels like you are too much for him or you are going after too much. This is your vision. This is your life. This is your dream. This is your aspiration. And you are working so hard to accomplish these dreams. Any man that comes your way who really, really is yours would support you in pursuing these dreams. But when the man comes into your life and you begin to see traits of inferiority complex in him, and he begins to kind of dictate to you what you should do and what you should not do, and kind of become a controlling sort of, please know that he is just not the one. Okay, lovelies, thank you so much for your time. I hope that this video inspires you. I hope it guides you to make the right choice and make the right decision. Life is too short for you to waste it on things that will not yield you anything good. What other sign do you think shows that you are settling for less? Please leave it in the comments and I'll come back to you. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you are new here, and also click on the notification bell so that anytime a new video is up, you will receive the alerts. Thank you all so much for your time, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.